Okay, this is a short video on how you can use this free website to convert a PDF to JPEG, which will be a helpful thing if you want to get like a slideshow for a Weebly page. This is free. There's a limit per day if you don't have like a membership. I use this thing enough that it's another one of those things that I'll pay for a yearly subscription. Okay, but if as long as you're only doing a couple a day, they'll let you do it for free. Okay, so here we go. I already looked on a couple of your websites, and then I saw some things that maybe I use to keep people from being bored to tears about just doing math stuff. So I happened upon, I believe this is from Mr. Ulrich's webpage, on a part of an assignment. It's a reading assignment, it looks like, and they're supposed to be writing about some of the origins of where Hitler rose to power. So this would be something that I would suspect that Jim would use a lot, and that he wouldn't be, redoing this. So maybe he takes a different route about how he's going to put it on a web page. Okay, so but it's a lot easier to do things on Weebly if you have like either JPEG or PNG files. So I'm going to try to show you how to use a PDF converter. Now Adobe has it. I don't use Adobe. I don't want to pay for Adobe. Adobe's really expensive. But the smallpdf.com I just kind of ran into. It's fairly affordable, and it does all kinds of things. But I just want to use the free converter so we can get a JPEG of 14 questions that Jim put on a piece of paper. Okay, so I'm going to choose this file, and I've already gone through the trouble of saving it. I've got the name of it. I want the second one, and I'm going to say open. Now, what I'm doing right now is getting ready to get some slides ready for basically a slideshow. Okay, so it's done all its work already. It's here. It wants me to say, okay, what do I want? I can either take part of it. That's if you pay for a deal, or you get all of it. That's if you don't pay for a deal. Okay, so here we go. It's converting. Takes a couple seconds. As soon as it's done, I'm going to say download. I download it. Okay, it's going to download to a zip file. Okay, depending on how big the thing is, the zip file. Okay, I'm going to click on this. I'm going to hit enter. Now, I don't need the names of these, but I could. I'm going to put all of these in there. I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to save this somewhere that I know where it's located. So I'm going to go to my file editor, and we're just going to put it in 2019. Okay, we're going to give it a folder name, and in that folder name we're going to say Jim's stuff. Okay, I still have to paste it there. I really wish you didn't have to go through this intermediate step, but you do. Okay, and you notice how I didn't put it in order there. I'm going to sort it so it goes in the order I want. So if we just do date modified, and then I do date modified again, it's back in the order. That's just to guarantee it's in the 15 order. I don't know why sometimes it scrambles it, but it does. Now, if this is something I'd use a lot, I'd go through the trouble of naming all of these things. But I'm not going to do that. I don't need to do that. And I don't know why it's giving that weird time of 12:02 a.m. It's 6:03 at night right now. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, so I've officially created some files that we can make into a slideshow. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go deal with that. And remember how I said it's really convenient to have templates? So I'm going to go back to my pages, and I'm going to get a template page. Okay, so new page template. Okay, so I've got a new page template. It's got optimization stuff there. I don't like that. So let's see if there's a how-to template. Here's the template that I want. How-to template. What are we trying to do? We're trying to learn to convert. How to convert a PDF to JPEGs. All right, that's all just computer talked about a certain kind of file. Okay, now I did this so I could make a slideshow, and you got a couple different kinds of slideshow. I've already put a slideshow in, and that's just like a regular PowerPoint, slides, shift, 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 shift. I'm going to try to put a gallery in here. Okay, a gallery is something that would be kind of used to like say this is like I would like to see all of these particular kinds of like slides all the time. So upload images. That's what I just did. I created a JPEG list of JPEG so I can upload it. I'm going to click enter. I'm going to upload from a file. I remember to put it someplace where I could find it, and then I'm going to highlight all of these. Now I know one of these is a blank page because the Microsoft Word documents have trouble with tables sometimes. So it's got a blank page. We'll deal with that here in a second. I left it in on purpose. So we're opening. Now what it's doing is it's converting all of those like Word file like example for a table. The reason why I used a table is so they'd all be the same size. So this is an example of using a slideshow. Now, it looks like when Jim did this, there's like some page numbers associated with it. He's trying to help his kids with guided reading to see where everything's at. Now, maybe it's important to me that it's this big and those questions are that size. But the reason why I used like I said the Word file to create a table is because now all these boxes are the same. Now, you don't need to make these slides to do this. You can certainly just put link text in here, but since this looks like it's a question that I think Jim would ask in every modern history class, this might be one of these things that would be on a page, all the time. Like he'd want to have it in like his bag of tricks every week, and this would just be one of those permanent pages. So one thing I don't like is, man, those things are huge. So if I can change the columns, I'm going to change the columns to say there's 4. Now with 4, that's a little bit more reasonable. Okay, I like that size a little better, but say Jim didn't want to have that much space dedicated to that. We got 5. We got 6. I mean 6. That's good. Okay. Now I can link these things to files. I can link to a web page. I can do anything I want to. It's basically some tiling, and that's a little bit small. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to say, well, I think I like the 4 better, and then I don't want this slide at all, so I'm going to delete it. Okay, so now I've got a bunch of like slides with questions on them. Now I can link this, and I'm just going to publish this to like make sure it's good to go. I can link this here, and now I published it, and every one of these files I can link to a file. So if I wanted to, I could click on this, and then I could add an image to it. Okay. Or if I click on it again, I can add a caption. Maybe Jim didn't want to put that 144 there, and he could just say page 164. Okay? And we'll take a look and see what that says, that looks like in the future. And then I don't have anything prepared for like a lecture on Hitler. So maybe when I look at this, we're gonna make a link to a web page. Okay, so I'll find something that's related to an answer of one of these on the internet, and then I'll make a link to a web page for it. Okay, but let's do that on a different video. Okay, so I just want you to see what it says. I'm going to publish it, and then if I want to be able to see it, I have to be able to put it somewhere on my web page so I can see it. Okay, I haven't changed the name yet. Don't forget, you can just come over here and you can copy the title there, and copy it here. I just want to save you some time, and it'll help you be consistent. Okay, there we go. I still can't see it, so I'm going to come back and I'm going to say I don't want to hide it in navigation anymore. And now, again, I still have that bad file that I want to get rid of, so I might as well get rid of it. It says bad right there. Okay, I want to delete that. They're going to ask me, are you sure? And yeah, I do. I want to get rid of it. I don't need it. It's bad. It's nothing that I need to like worry about. Now, if I really wasn't sure I wanted to get rid of that, I just turn it off and you couldn't see it. Okay, so at this point, it should be on my Weebly page. My badge should be gone. How to convert a PDF to a JPEG. We've got that. How to create a slideshow there. Now, I've done a lot of other things besides this. And when I do finally finish this, like building a Weebly page here, I'll do it both ways. I'll have the pull-down menu, and then I'll have a landing page with everything on it. Okay, now let's see if the changes have been made. before we start to like do some more stuff. So I've published it. I'm going to go back to this. Don't forget, every time you do an update, it doesn't look like anything's been done here because I forgot to refresh it. Okay, now after I've refreshed it, it's been done. I'm going to go on there and look at there, and then I want to just show you what it says right there. See, that's a hover over. It says go to page 164. Okay, that's just another thing that you could do with a Weebly web page. Now, thank you for watching my video. I'm going to go back and I'm going to do a little research on something here, and maybe I do a Google search. I'll do a quick Google search and see if there's a website that's cool to hit that I can link to this. Okay, thank you for watching my video.